Hello. The name of the article is A Neurobiologically Informed Perspective on Psychotherapy by Glenn or Gebhard. Over the years, psychiatry has developed into two seemingly different areas, one based on psychological and social process, the other based on biological process. This article attempts to show that both areas are really interrelated and may influence each other. Experiments with animals have shown that changing an animal's environment and forcing it to learn a new way of doing something has brought on permanent neural change. If psychotherapy is regarded as a form of learning, then perhaps it may also bring on neural change in people with mental disorders. Some people have a higher genetic risk than others to have a depression, but under normal circumstances there is not a big difference in the percentage who actually will have this form of mental illness. However, if there are stressful conditions in the environment, those with a genetic predisposition to depression will be much more likely to actually develop it than those without the genetic tendency. In other words, the environment influences a genetic tendency. In treating certain mental disorders, both behavioral therapy and medication seem to cause the same physical reaction. Support groups have been shown to prolong the lives of people with serious illness. However, to observe that psychotherapy may make change in the brain doesn't mean that medication is no longer needed in treating mental illness. Long years of genetic research have shown that certain aspects of personality are more responsive to medication, while others respond well to psychotherapy. Cloninger et al. Have constructed a psychological model of temperament and character that consists of 4 dimensions of temperament and 3 dimensions of character. On the basis of extensive genetic research, these investigators have demonstrated that the 4 dimensions of temperament, nobly seeking, harm avoidance, reward dependence, and persistence. They are 50 to 60% heritable and maintain themselves early in life and involve perceptual basis in perceptual memory and habit formation. The other 40 to 50% of personality is determined by character variables, including self-directedness, cooperativeness, and self-transcendence. Making the distinction between temperament and character may be essential for effective treatment planning. Temperament tends to be highly stable over time and is fairly unresponsive to psychotherapy, while character is malleable, develops through adulthood, and may respond favorably to psychotherapeutic interventions. This evidence regarding the impact of psychotherapy on the brain and the mutual impact of environment and gains opens up new lines of investigation that may enhance our understanding of psychology and treatment. But much more research is still needed to know how valid all of these findings are, and if animal studies are applicable to human beings.